welcome back to the Egads podcast.
Let's give it up. Give it up. Woo, woo!
This is the second episode of the month, and it's more of a unscripted, kind of just general shenanigans episodes. And occasionally, on episodes like this, we have a special guest. Nicole, would you like to tell us who this special guest is?
I would love to tell you who this special guest is. This special guest is a very special guest, if I may say so myself. We have brought in an expert to talk about their own topic, and that expert is the one, the only, Gold.
I don't
Is
think
that
I
me?
Yes,
I'm
that's
the
you.
expert.
Oh my god!
I feel so special.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Would you like to tell us what craft you expertise in?
I expertise in Squishmallow collecting, and I have 50 plus Squishmallows.
That's wonderful news.
I know, isn't it?
Bank account debt.
Wow.
So, yes, that is our special guest, and we will begin to start an interview now.
All right. I think I'll start us off with some questions. What are you? Why are you? And who are you? Okay. So I'd say probably the first question, how did you get into collecting?
Nicole. It's Nicole's fault. Nicole had a Squishmallow Instagram, and I was obsessed with it, and so I copied her. And then I got my first Squishmallow, and then I ended up spending like over $1,000 total on them.
What a fun story.
Isn't it?
Puts Nicole in a great light.
It does.
Yeah. It's all your fault.
She seems really proud of herself. Interesting. So $1,000.
$1,000, yeah. I added it all up.
And like, what are Squishmallows averagely? Because I know there's like different sizes to them. What usually is the average for most of them, like in terms of price?
Well, there's retail price, and then there's the price that people resell them because they're so valuable. So like if you go to a store, you can get like a really valuable one for $5, and then you go on like eBay or Mercari and it's like $300. So it just like depends.
Big fan of Mercari, not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Well, talking about the prices, we would love to ask you to show off your most expensive squish.
The most expensive mellow in your collection.
Okay, here we have Miss Brina. Okay, she was $150, which isn't that bad.
Not that bad.
Not that bad. No.
No, it's pretty cheap. Like, yeah, she's pretty cheap.
But it's.
And then my second, he was 100, both Bigfoots.
But how is that one cheaper if it's like bigger?
Because it's so. This one's Benny, and Benny is easier to find than Brina. So.
Benny and Brina.
Yeah, it depends on like which ones are harder to find.
I know there's different types, like there's the axolotls, there's all those stuff, and they all have their own names. Are all the ones that are like Bigfoot, like the ones that you just showed, are they all what's it called? Do they all start with a B? Because her Brina and whatever. Okay.
No, that's just like they're like kind of like a married couple, you know. So they have matching names.
But the size comparison, though.
Well, no, Benny comes in, I think she's 8 inches. Benny comes in 8 inches.
Okay.
So even though she's smaller, she's more valuable.
So this is like the daughter or something?
Sure, if you want,
okay.
Yes.
God,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just write that down.
Okay.
So, as was said, I have dabbled myself in Squishmallow collecting, and I want to know, do you as well keep your tags?
I do. I would have gotten the bag out. Yes, I have a whole bag of them. Yes.
I myself
cut them off.
keep them in a box.
Some people keep them on. Like, oh no, I took the tag off of this one. I still have the tag. I still have the tag on him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Very
Very
fancy.
fancy.
What do you guys like reason for keeping the tag?
So if you want to resell it,
Um,
you have to have the tag attached or it's not as valuable anymore. So
mm,
once you cut the tag off, price goes down.
so Nicole, why do you keep the tags?
I keep the
Uh,
tags as well, when I also collect Funko Pops. I keep the boxes as that's kind of a collector's thing. If you collect anything, you usually want to keep the box it came in. And for Squishmallows, I think that's just kind of the equivalent of keeping them in their packages.
yeah, I do the same to a certain extent. I don't really per se like. I don't like. I collect figures, right? And I don't really. I I say the box is usually not as valuable. Like obviously removing something from its packaging, but it's more like accessories for stuff like that. But yeah, I guess I could see the appeal in like keeping the box, even if it like you're not going to resell it. That's definitely interesting.
So I have a question for our guest, as you are pretty recent into the Squishmallow community. Yes.
Yes.
What were your initial thoughts, and what are your now thoughts of like the people that you like interact with on the daily basis?
Like on the Squishmallow community on like on Instagram or
Yes.
just like um they're very nice. Sometimes it can be kind of toxic. Like I keep so when new Squishmallows come out, like at stores, like there's this store called Five Below, and this new Squishmallow came out that's like really valuable. And I read that this child got attacked by an adult for the Squishmallow, and it just made me kind of disappointed in people because it's like you're attacking a child over a stuffed animal. Yeah. So then there's that.
So there are some toxic aspects, perhaps, as any community would have.
Yes.
Y- Yeah, I was just about to comment on that. Like the whole yeah toxicity, I think is the term in the community.
Mm.
Like, yeah, I think any form of collecting usually uh should be like condoned, but like at what lengths? Like if you're just attacking a child, it's a
Yeah.
child, man. I don't
And
know.
then there's also like people will trade Squishmallows. So if you want to like find someone on Instagram and then trade a Squishmallow with them, there's a lot of like scamming people happening. So I've never done a trade with anyone, but I would be interested to. So
Uh,
that's annoying. And then like people will buy off of each other on Instagram. There's also scamming there, but like, but that's obvious. But
yeah,
things to watch out for.
it's just I would like I'm just like very surprised to hear a lot of this because it's like it seems like such a nice like it's such a like a simple collectible, right? It's such like a basic like it's a stuffed animal. Who doesn't like those? So
Yeah.
but yeah, you got people kicking children and stealing Bigfoot. Uh, uh,
I mean, that's the problem. It started as like a kid's toy and now it's not. Um,
that's yeah, it's kind of what a good amount of collectibles did.
but it's like when it should still be a kid's toy. Like if the kid wants it and you're like the kid's not gonna enjoy it as much as I would because it's like this expensive collectible. It's like, well, it's still a kid toy, so you can't just beat the kid up
It
for
comes
it.
down to like yeah, like intentions. Someone going and saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna grab that and I'm gonna sell that $100 more," or a
Hmm.
child just saying, "Oh, funny colors, I want." I think there's a very so yeah.
Yeah.
Like you'll see them at like fairs, like oh, get the thing in the basketball and you'll get this giant squishmallow, and then like
Oh, is that
that's
what those
like you'll see those. Those will just be children will see them, and children will most likely get them. But then there's
are? Hmm.
also the
Right.
part of like these grown adults like fighting people to get this one item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would like to ask, says you said like be careful. Do you have any other tips for beginner squish collectors?
Um, don't overpay. I think that was a mistake that I made because I regret overpaying for a lot of things. Like, For example, I got this for only $5 at
Mm-hmm.
a toy store.
Yeah.
And I almost bought it for 200 on Macari. So it's like just wait, and even though it might take time, you can still find it in person for retail price.
Interesting. Okay, so okay, yeah, because what has been like? Because I don't know if this side has been for Squishmallows. I'm sure it's similar to other collecting stuff. Like were you collecting during like when the virus it's doing like its height, like
I was
delaying
not. I started collecting in November, so pretty
November?
recently.
Okay,
November, yeah.
yeah. I was just kind of curious how the stock got affected. Like if maybe there's been like extra shipping delays or something of that order.
Probably. I
Yeah.
wouldn't know about that, but yeah, I'm guessing so.
I'm also surprised you got more Squishmallows already than Nicole.
And I've been collecting since 2019.
Yeah, I have a
How did that happen?
problem.
I think another tip, as I also have been collecting, another tip I would like to add on is this is more of a specific one, but if you do have any Costco's in your area, to definitely look there. Like they might not have like the rare ones, but I think you can like this one I paid like $20 for. And
That's a nice one.
this one, it's so big it won't even fit in the whole camera. I paid $25 for. So
Mm, and I thought I've seen those like the little ones, like the little pink one, that's like this size. I've seen those for like how much do those go usually? I think I saw them at a Hallmark once. There was there was a price of one, like a single one, and then there was a price of like a mystery version of it, and we were trying to decide which to go for. And then we both got the same one.
the mystery packs. Guess
Oh, the
have you
mystery
have you
axolotl
yes have
packs.
you ventured into those?
The ones that smell
Yeah,
terrible?
the ones that smell like death.
Yeah, I had to throw it in the trash. It was just terrible. Not only was it ugly and the eyes creeped me out, it smelled like car freshener, but it was nauseating. So
Wait.
don't recommend.
What color did you get?
I don't know, it was like purple and blue or something.
Oh, okay. All right.
No.
Because Nicole and I got the exact same one.
Mm.
So I even predicted that. I was like, imagine we both get the same one, go outside, it's the same one.
Well, what do you think is the best store to find a Squishmallow on, or would you prefer just looking online?
Uh, it's hard because, see, I only collect for the rare ones, and that's kind of messed up, but I don't know. So if you're looking for like rare ones, I would definitely look in person at stores, because you can get lucky sometimes.
And you'll
Not
get a lot better
often.
prices. Is that right?
Can you what?
You'll get better prices.
Yes. It's way better, and like even if it's online and it's not that expensive, you'd still have to pay for like shipping and stuff. So I would just recommend like going on Squishmallow hunts, different stores, and finding good ones.
Mellow Hunt.
Yes.
Part of the community. Let's go.
You know your terms.
Is there like I was gonna say because I know is Instagram like like the most prominent place for that? Because
Yeah.
okay.
And like Facebook, but like no one uses that. So mostly Instagram. Yeah.
Don't be dissing our Facebook users right now.
Don't
Yeah,
be a
you know,
hater to
most
the
of our
Facebook
audience
users.
is over the age of 60.
Yeah,
I am so sorry. I apologize.
You
we
just
specifically clicked
insulted
not for
them.
kids.
Mm.
That's a little creepy now that I think about it. I might want to take that statement back.
Yeah, that's I feel like our
Anyway,
grandparents, my grandparents.
now where can the viewers find you?
Where can the viewers find me? On Instagram at Bun Bun Mellows. Yes.
Yes. Probably, probably be in the like description or title or somewhere. It'll be somewhere. I don't know where it'll be, but it'll definitely be somewhere.
Well, isn't that fun? Do you have any last words you'd like to say or any comments?
Last words or comments. If you have any questions, DM me on Instagram and I'll respond too.
Say
Yeah.
On
Egads
our
was
60-year-old viewers.
Yeah.
tell them Egads sent you.
Yeah, tell Egads
Yes.
raid. Um, but yeah, this was definitely a very interesting episode. And I'd say probably like last question. You want to address your, what is it, 990 something followers? You have a message for them? Uh,
My followers, why am I not at 1,000 yet? I'm kind of pissed.
oh yeah, you are like just short of a.
I'm so mad. I'm so close. So if you're watching this, please go follow me because I want to be at 1,000 like really soon.
I'm
Yeah, I'm sure
unfollowing you
our
now.
15
Don't you dare.
followers will really help out with that.
Yeah,
We got you. Don't
definitely.
worry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll heavily promote this. So it'll be good. Um, and yeah, Nicole, any last words?
I have no last words.
Last welcome. I probably shouldn't have put it like that. All right, so I think that concludes this Egads entry or Egads episode. How exactly should we end this?
I think we should just